we're in a special place and we're looking at some distressed assets. And let's find out how that works. Just out of curiosity, I mean, this old antique looking thing right here, this is from a different era for sure. Are these diamonds in the center?
Yeah.
Right? So this could be Antiques Roadshow right here.
Could be.
Could be, you never know. I mean, you don't know where this is from. I mean, this looks like it's from the 19th century here, or right?
Yeah.
You know, something like that. This could have been, J.P. Morgan's wife or something like that. The number here that we're looking at is 3777.
So it's about a 1 carat.
777. That's got to be good. That's got to be worth something.
My home address.
Yeah. LM color, I1 clarity. It does have scratches on the metal. It's stamped 14 karat, but it actually tests as 10 karat.
Right. This is probably, I mean, it has to be at least 100 years old, right?
I think so.
It's a true antique.
A 100-plus-year-old ring. Now, if only we had an expert to find out, because is this a treasure or not is the question. You know, we're looking at distressed assets. Somebody needs to cash out. Now, let's look at something that's not Tiffany, that's not nothing. That's just a run-of-the-mill little ring with some, backstory behind it. 3765.
It's approximately just under half a carat at 0.49 carat.
Mm-hmm.
14 karat yellow gold, 4.17 grams.
Well, this I could make myself for that price. But how do you guys determine that it's 0.49? Just by the size of the stone, or you estimate, or?
We estimate, and if they do have a certificate or any documentation, we'll take that into consideration.
Into consideration. How often does this happen for you guys? That you guys get
Every week we're getting this stuff.
Every week.
Every week. We wanted you to know that if it's something of interest, you can always come up and look.
Right. No, I appreciate that because sooner or later you're going to get something in here that's worth a lot of money that could really do it.
A lot of the pawn shops don't know the true value of the stones
they
either. So, for example, we had one that was submitted as a ruby ring.
Mm-hmm.
Comes in, we tested its spinel, but still it was originally listed at, I think, I can show a picture, but it was a large carat stone. It was listed at 3,000, and we sold it for 5, and retail would be seriously, I think, about 30,000.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, this is the only way to really get your hands on the product, and I'm glad I met these guys because I need to get out of the bazaar that I'm in. I need to be able to get the assets for when unfortunately someone takes a loss on them. 3800. This is a big emerald in here, and then while we're at it, right behind is 3790, which is a ruby, seems like. So, just to get an idea
For
what
the emerald ring, it's 18 karat white gold. Asking is just under 8,000. So it's a really big look for a big
Right.
price. About 4.75 center emerald.
Right. And this ruby right here, because this ruby really looks like a good quality ruby. I mean, all these stones have a little chips and dips on them from all the years that who knows them in a casino. Whatever it is. 3790.
So that actually tested as rubellite.
Rubellite.
And we have the millimeter size. We don't have the true just because of the casing.
Yeah.
18 karat yellow gold.
There's certainly a story somewhere in here. None of this I'm ready to jump into at the moment. Is that we need to mentally prepare ourselves.
Why don't you get the Van Cleef necklace just to show the opposite extreme of what's available. Now the price is a little.
It's okay, but let me ask you: when you see something, you snatch it up yourself. Did you have a little?
We don't take a position. No.
Ever?
We never buy. We only get a commission. That's it.
That's
we
it.
Never buy.
Never buy. You don't
Never
ever run
buy.
across something
No,
amazing and buy it.
never.
Is that just the ethic?
No, because oops, you might want to cut that.
Yeah, don't worry.
Wow, look at this thing. Yeah, this is on a different level. Yeah, this is in like antique Van Cleef right here, right? This ain't no even regular Van Cleef piece. Can you tell me what's the story with this? And you could just so you would see how they did the casting even back when they did it. Look how stiff it is and how it wraps around the neck. So these diamonds face forward, those diamonds face the right way, without what we're doing over there, where the diamonds just do the opposite of what you want. Just like all the people in the city.
So this necklace is from the Cascade collection. It's 45.7 total carat of diamond.
Platinum?
I believe, yes. Platinum and 18 karat white gold.
Wow. That's why it's so heavy. This is a heavy piece. How many carats?
45.7.
45.7 on a real Van Cleef necklace. And this might be an antique right here. For real. This is a real collector's piece. This is something, you know, a Hollywood actress could have wore. You could probably find it in, you know, some old photograph somewhere. Marilyn Monroe, when she visited the White House, was wearing this. Who knows?
You're right. You never know.
You never know. I mean, you never know what you're holding. You got to be always. How much?
So it comes with the original Van Cleef insurance.
That's what the asking price is.
Yes. That's
Okay.
what we have it insured under.
So $500,000. This is what it is. This is what we're holding here. So $500,000 is what would make sense on something like this. And you never know, but that's what they're asking for. They're saying $500,000. Give me
And
$500,000.
it's, dated from January 6th, 2021.
They don't have
this new insurance.
January 6, 2021, and they don't have a box or they don't have nothing.
Yes. They come with both box and travel pouch.
Box and travel pouch.
You want to get the box?
I can go grab
I'd like to see the box
get
too.
the
I'd like to
box.
see the box. But this is a new. This isn't the original that came with it. This is something that Van Cleef
Well, they
provided.
resubmitted it for in 2021, so that must be from 2021 that they gave it.
Yeah. So they gave
So
it
it's
to
not
me.
the original.
Yeah, that's the question. The original, and how old is this necklace, or where is it? What's the story with it? There's, you know, experts out there on the internet or something like that. Now, this is a serious piece. Make sure that we take a picture or video, whatever the hell it is, and then show this to an expert or find an expert out there. And that's it. Because what is it? What are we really, you know, logistically dealing with? These guys are getting in the best assets, or there could be this. There's lottery tickets here, and if we were able to make the connect to the client, to the expert, to the marketing. If we could string those things, that's the whole point of business, you know? I'm not going to sit here and put this on a dinner plate and eat it. I have to find a client for it. We have to find a client for it that might be watching this. Fluorescence? Let's see if there's any fluorescence in here. And there is, of course. All right. So, wow. Look at that. There's a couple of them in there. But they probably didn't even have the fluorescent lighting back then. So.
Yeah, they did.
They did?
No.
No.
I'll be honest, we don't show it to a lot of people. You're a special case.
Right.
So
who gets to see it that people will just buy it up, gobble it up?
VIP.
VIP.
So
So we're in the club, so to
Yeah.
speak. We somehow found our way in it. Before we get kicked out, we got to make a couple of good deals.
no, you're not.
Before we find ourselves on the wrong side. Thank you. So you say, but so we'll, while we're find ourselves on the right side of the gates, if we could do good business, that would be amazing. And these guys, me, I'm doing everything however I can. These guys are smart guys, but they got to get busy with the opportunity that's on the table, because not everybody gets to come up and these guys spend their time one by one to show pieces. So the lesson for everybody here is, there's amazing assets here. And this is where it is. There's no better asset than a distressed asset that somebody has to do, like a fire sale. Right? You remember where the term fire sale came from? In ancient Rome, one of the richest people in ancient Rome, their property would be on fire. You roll up with the fire truck, the buckets of water, and until you sold him the property for rock bottom dollar, he wouldn't put the fire out. So you either sell it or watch it burn down. Pick one. So that's when you get it for the bottom dollar, and that is that's the the reality of the world. But I appreciate it very, very much, and there's very, very interesting pieces.
Yeah.
And let's gather our resources and see if we could mature enough to take advantage of the opportunity that's presented to us. Because sooner or later we're going to graduate to this stuff anyway.
Yeah.
But just all the matters about how soon we could do that and how we could get it going. But let me think here. How about this? I wouldn't mind taking this, and let's take it to a antique
Let's
guy
take
and
this
find out what the story is.
Let's do it.
Let's look at these covers while we're at it. I mean,
You can take your picture.
This was, I'm sure Martin.
This was during Sierra Leone during the war.
Right. And did he take this picture himself or something?
I'm not sure.
Right. I'd have to ask him about that. Boycott all diamonds are blood diamonds, can we stop this? Really provocative stuff. And then you have your classics, your beautiful things right here from all of the dates, September 2009, going farther back. This is called like Hearts and Arrows, 2008. Beautiful, beautiful.
All right, so we got our 2 rings from our guys over at Rapaport. First one, little heart ring. Nice little piece right there with the rose cuts. And then this other ring. Not even 100% sure what all this is. There's a little stamp inside this one. So we're going to go to our antique experts. Ivan gave me 2. We're going to see maybe what they appraised them at, if they could tell us where they're from, what time period they're from, and just give us more info about the rings. We're going to head over there, see if they could do it, let you guys know. They sent me.
Yeah. And like I said, because we did the, just kind of quickly looked at them last time, and my first take was reproduction, but after looking at it more thoroughly, so this top piece, again, in my opinion,
Yeah.
it's legit antique, it's old.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was part of another piece that was taken out, removed, and this bottom portion was built later on.
Around the
to
top part,
accommodate
kind of.
this, which would explain the kind of botchy welding.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is they don't want to damage the enamel.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but it's beautiful.
All right, awesome. And you sent me the appraisal. You have a physical or no?
Yeah, I got you
perfect.
the printouts there. Yeah, anytime anything cool like this, I love to look at it. Oh,
And yes, that one.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
There you go. All right.
Official. Got our official. Shout out my guy over here.
Absolutely.
New York Gem Lab. Building
34 West 47.
34 West 47. Come to my guy Al. If you go to anyone, come here.
Brother.
Thank you, bro.
Great to see you.
You too.
Big-
All right, so we got our official appraisals paperwork on everything our guy Al kind of thought in his opinion. So just to show you what one's going to look like. New York Gem Lab. So this was one of the rings. Appraised value, comments. The other ring has a lot more comments. Condition good, metal, luster. Just kind of a little description of everything. Handmade vintage seashells and mother of pearl. It's called the cameo ring. So that's what that looks like. We got 3 actually, only 2 rings, but he gave us 2 appraisals for one. And yeah, we're gonna go back, check him out in person, and bring him to another expert to see the difference, see what he says, see if one was wrong, one was right, and we're gonna bring that on Monday. All right, so we went to the other appraiser. There was not much interesting stuff to see. The values he gave were the same, but we got the official breakdowns right here. So we got both rings in hand. We got the appraisals just to show you guys again what it's gonna look like. This ring right here, this is what it looks like outside the bag and everything. Some details, cameo, oval, pearl. So they got some pearls in it. The luster is a medium luster. Clarity grade you couldn't get. Condition is good, so it's not in terrible condition. 14K yellow gold. They did a gold test on everything. Hand carved prongs. Handmade vintage seashell, and mother of pearl cameo eternity band. He appraised something like this at $2,500. Now, if you want to purchase this, it's going to not be $2,500. It's going to be less than $2,500. We do have them in the shop. It's not going to go up on the website or anything, so you can either DM me at Micky Trax to purchase something like this, or you hop on live chat. You say, I'm looking to get Micky Bells, Micky Trax distressed assets. The live chat guys will then direct you to me, where I'll reach out. You can get it. So let's just look at the other one real quick. I like this one personally a lot better. Again, shout out New York Gem Labs for getting these appraisals for us. This one right here, modified antique diamond and enamel ring. So that black right there is enamel. Modified, meaning it was done and then there was some work done after the original one, probably just to polish it up and touch it up and stuff like that. So this one, it's a rose cut, the diamonds. So if you know what a rose cut is, the rose cut diamonds, carat weight's 1.4 carat weight's about. Color and clarity grade, we did get on this one from the stones. So you have a G on the side, G to H colors, and then the center is about an SI2 or an SI1. Good condition, again, 14K gold test was done on this one. They appraised this one at $6,500. Something like this maybe if you wanted to get it. Again, you DM me, Micky Trax, you hop on live chat, say I want Micky's distressed assets. I'm not going to sell it to you guys for $6,500. That's just the appraised value of what something like this might be worth. But if you want it for yourself, reach out to the team. They'll get you in contact with me. We can get it done. These are just 2 distressed assets. We could do another one. You guys let me know in the comments if you want to see another one of these. Go on and pick up some of these distressed assets. And thank you guys for watching. See you soon.